What's up guys, Untamemadman here, welcome back to another Installation 1 weekly update. No Reachmac today, but I'm here to tell you all the news on Installation 1 that's been going on last week. So first off, from last week, Firefight, the tags I found were just placeholders, it's not a thing. So that was confirmed by Field Train and a couple of other devs on the Discord, as well as someone on the Reddit. So sadly that's not a thing, but, well, it's not a thing currently. They have said they might do something in the future, but it's nothing confirmed at the moment, so that was just some false tags that didn't actually count for anything. We've also got some update on Spartan customization, because Field Train, we sort of made a deal that if I got a new mic and stuff, and he has said, I think it will be head, torso and legs for elites, so this kind of customization that you'll be able to have, which is less important with the Spartan. Well, if I get the quote correctly actually, I think it would be head, torso, legs for elite, which is less than the Spartan but still more than reach, but don't quote me on that either. So he's basically talking about so the customization is going to generally be reach, like in Halo Reach, with you can customize the different sections of your armour as you wish. Apart from with elites, so with the elites in Reach, you just had like options, and it was just you can click the Zealot armor, I don't know the names of most of them actually, but you just check which armor you wanted, and it gave you that armor, almost like a preset. And there was no way to say I want this helmet with this stuff. There wasn't a thing like that. So in Installation 1, they're going to have that kind of system for elites, where it'll be head, torso, and legs you can edit all individually, I'm guessing. But Spartans are going to have the full whack of everything that you had, similar to Reach. Obviously different armour sets depending on how it works and how they do it. So Field Train also said to me, pinged me on Discord and said, now you know why I'm waiting for things like customization on the site too. So I'm going to let him off for the deal, although I would like to see customization ASAP. Field Train, I'll give you some more time, let's just put it that way. So next we've got some stuff from the previous episode. So Steve from accounting said, will there be a heat map for death kills like there was in the old Bungie forums? I cannot confirm or deny this. I might message Field Train after this and push it as an option and maybe see can you get this done? I don't know, as an idea, but it sounds like a really cool idea. So I'm guessing it would be, I didn't actually use the old Bungie forums, but I'm guessing it would be like, here's a map. So there's a map called Gym. So let's say we've got the map called Gym, and it would show you've been killed 7 times in this area of the map, or this area of the map you've died, you've killed 10 people or something. Over the course of your career you can see how many kills and how many deaths you've had in certain areas of maps. I think that sounds like a really cool idea. I mean, yeah, that sounds just like a cool idea I think, and it'd be really cool to get that kind of stats and you'd know what you're doing. Next thing on the previous episode, someone said, Skint Sniper 262 said, how long with sound design and music development be in development, because he's currently enrolling in a design program that starts in September and he'd love to contribute to it. So we've had an official reply from Japhet, who made the music, who's doing the he's the main composer and music creator for Installation 1, and you can probably hear his music in the background of this because I've got permission to use it. So he's an awesome guy as well. So he said music should be finished in the next 3 months. Don't know about the actual sound design and stuff like that. So in terms of the sound effects of maybe a gun or ambient sound, he's doing the main music. So you couldn't say for that. And I replied basically saying, personally I hope the public version of the game will be out within a month or 2. However, even if the game is released, they still plan on doing updates, so best ask on Discord. And then Classy Ham replied saying, I can say there won't be a public version in the next month or 2. So, thanks Classy Ham. I can dream, Classy. I can dream. Next we had something from Grimsy Reaper, who's in the previous episode mentioned this, and also in a Discord, so I got the screenshot from the Discord here. He said, how many playable weapons will there be in Installation 1? It's a good question. I mean, personally, something I personally thought about. Well, we talked about some weapons in the first episode. It wasn't not the weekly update, but just the discussion with Reachmac. So Reachmac replied with this on Discord saying, we don't have an official number yet. All we know is there's going to be AR assault rifles, BRs, which are binary rifle, the SMP, the Magnum and the shotgun, plasma pistol and a carbine. So this is going off what we've got on the website on the media page. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 guns. Although we'll probably have I think we're gonna have rocket launchers, snipers. Oh, that's what SMP is actually, sniper. But yeah, we've got like rocket launchers and some other stuff as well confirmed, and miniguns, turrets. So we'll go over that in a bit. That's another thing. Another big thing that keeps coming up on Discord is donations. So people keep mentioning, oh, like if you had a donation thing, I'd donate, or I'd pay for the game if it was paid for. So, so I talked to Church, one of the leads, and got some official statements. Well, not quite official statements, but statements from the team, or what the team has said. So, first off, I'm going to go through some sort of Microsoft ruling on this. So Microsoft say you're allowed to make things based on their intellectual property, but you're not allowed to make money from it or sell it. So you're not allowed to say, pay me £10 to have this item. So I'm not allowed to sell Installation 01 for money. So they can't say, well, we want £10 for every copy of the game someone wants. They can't do that, they're not allowed. But the rules say you're allowed to accept optional donations for the product or item, as long as it doesn't change the playing or anything. So you can't say, donate £10 and you get this armor set, otherwise people can't have it. So yeah, that's a thing. So Church has made some official statements saying the team has chosen to not accept donations because it's a legal grey area that we'd rather not touch unless we have express confirmation from Microsoft that what we're doing is allowed. So to which I actually replied with the quote on the Microsoft website saying you're allowed to accept donations, and he said we'd rather not take any chance since money is involved. As I expressed, it's not something they want to get into just in case there are any issues with it. They don't want to risk it, basically. Another big thing, or big announcement from the Discord and everything, is the Discord server passed 40,000 members. So that's great news. The website I think has 22,000-ish. If I load that up quickly and have a look. So the website has 33,000 members at the moment. So that's amazing news. 33,000 people on the Discord, on the website. So that's 33,000 people who are interested in the game in one way or another. And there's 40,000 of them on the Discord. Well, over 40,000, and over 600 subs on the Reddit as well, subreddit. Which I follow the Reddit quite a lot. I post on there and reply to comments. All these videos go up on the Reddit and stuff like that. So that happens. So just well done to all the Installation 01 team for having that and supporting the members as well. And that's just amazing. Well done, guys. There's an update on release still, so still soon TM when releases. However, someone did mention on Discord, I know this might have been asked to death, but there's a chance that we're going to get to be able to play Installation 01 this year, and one of the developers has said yes. So we should have an Installation 01 before the end of the year. So that's what we can say really. ODST armor. So this was mentioned. Why does the IO1 poster show an ODST while the game is not related to ODST? So ODST is a orbital descent strike team or something. Orbital drop strike team or something like that. I can't remember the exact thing. And so I'm just going to go through the rough discussion that was going on. So SBD Jazz said, why does the IO1 poster show an ODST while the game is not related to any ODST? Kevin Elliott SG17 said, because ODST is awesome, duh. Iowa, who's I've talked to quite a bit actually, has said it has the ODST armor set in the game. SDB Jazz said, oh. Isaac, one of the leads, said, yes, ODST armor. And SBD Jazz said, so there's an ODST armor in IO1. Nice. So ODST armor is confirmed, and that's going to be awesome. I mean, ODST armor it's a nice armor set. But again, it'll be in the customization, so you can say you want the helmet from it and not the rest of it or whatever. So this was mentioned in the last episode is a friends list or something on the website. So you'll be able to see how well your friends are doing and maybe join their games and stuff. So Lego Troop said, wish I could add friends and search people up though on the site. and the chocolate bean, Mr. Bean, said hee hee. So maybe that's a planned thing and Bean's just being a bean? I mean, Bean is a bean quite a lot, but yeah. Next thing, which we've discussed as well in these weekly updates and stuff as well, is mod support and how well you'll be able to add custom things to the game or to your custom server to make it a more interesting experience or a different experience. It's one of the things that you'll probably be seeing in the video behind this is me, Reachmac and one of our other friends playing on Halo Reach. And we've made our own game mode which is sort of like One in the Chamber. However, it involves you have multiple shots because we cannot physically limit the number of shots you'll get. But we were saying something this might be able to come out in Station 01 because you might be able to edit those kind of things to a tighter scale. So Nighthawk said at Isaac, will there be server mod support? Isaac said server moderation or modification, just to make sure there's a bridge. And then he said no comment on modding API stuff for now, we haven't reached that point in development. So at least to me that was speaking, they haven't reached a point where they're going to be thinking about it or talking about it, or it's not something that's high on the priority list basically. They want to get the base game made first, so yeah. And then Isaac said, because he knew I was screenshotting it and going to include it in the video, or at least making notes that might be in the video, because there are some things that come in that I take notes on that don't actually end up in the videos. So Isaac said, at Untamemadman, I'd like to clarify on my API statement. I mean, we haven't reached a point at which we've decided if we want one. So they haven't actually reached a point where they say, yes, this is something we want to do, or no, this is something we want to do. So my point on this would be, okay, that's fair enough, you haven't reached that point in development yet. However, if they decide to do it, that would be amazing, because it means that people will be able to mod in their own things easily. If not, people will still try and mod. I believe the game is big enough, and has a big enough audience, that people will try and mod their own things in. Whether it is officially supported or not, it just would be a bit more annoying for people to do. And so that's more of a grey area in that terms of what's actually going to happen with that. So if they decide to do it, obviously it'll be easy for people to add new stuff in. If they decide not to do it, then it'll be a bit harder and people have to do more hacky code, I like to call it, even though it's... Yeah. The next big... Well, let's go to the week... Oh. Yeah, let's go to the weekly update for the 26th of the 5th, 2017. So this is the one just gone on Friday. So Japhet the musical also used in the video. So that's, as mentioned before, used in this video. So legendary genius composer Japhet O'Donnell Meza posted our launch of music on his personal YouTube channel, link in the description below by the way. It's a very synth-heavy version of the main menu theme you'll hear in game. Check out the song and be able to support Japhet on his quest to obtain the fabled Wacom tablet. So that's a competition thing he's involved in, so go check out link in the description below to his channel and support him on that if you want to. There's been a video roundup. I haven't made any notes on this just because there's a lot of different videos related to the thing I'm going to talk about in a second. But there's loads of videos on there. Go check out again, link in the description below, or on the document, on the doc if you want to have a look at that. But there's a lot of different videos by different people about the thing I'm just about to talk about. So let's go to the main news of the week, the cinematic trailer. So I'm going to have it playing now over the video, and it looks amazing. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it's part of the reason we've got so much to talk about. Well, not loads, but there's been loads talked about on the Discord. I've tried to get as much as I can and put it in the doc for this week, and there was just so much going on. So this is mainly made by the Matt Lake. However, there were other people involved. Matt Lake did it for his university project that he was working on and had to work on for university, and submitted it as his final project or something, I think. So the principal storyboarding began at the beginning of March, and the project was completed on the 5th of May, so they had some time to sort of tweak it and whatever they were doing with it as sound or whatever. So this is what they were talking about when they said soon, very soon, and all these sort of, we've got something planned, please stay with us, be our friends, through the last couple of weeks on the weekly roundups and stuff. They've had this planned. It looks amazing. I mean, it was amazing. It's amazing. You can see it now. It's amazing. A couple of people didn't like certain things, we'll get to that in a minute. But I want to make sure the correct people get thanked for this as well. So first off, thanks to Matt Lake, who did the majority of the animation work, I think all of it actually. Thanks to the IO1 team generally actually, just for the whole game idea and everything. Also, so Matt said, it was indeed my animation project for university, but yes, the art team are fantastic and would not have been completed without their fantastic models and set pieces. Then Mr. Greg for audio and Jeff and who's that? Kykes, I think that is, Kyxe, Kykes, for the music. So they were released in the video as well. And so here we go to the weekly update. So the social elite. Elites have joined the game. So we knew elites were confirmed. We mentioned that last week. The day after the video came out was when the cinematic trailer was released. And we saw the elite model and everything. We actually saw the elites for the first time. We knew they were confirmed, but we actually seen them now. So this is one of the first times you've seen our energy sword. So the energy sword looks amazing. I'll show you the little almost GIF that is on the website over this as well. It's still work in progress, just the elite is and nothing, but it's cool nonetheless. It's actually just one of the dozens of shaders it's gone through. So it's gone through lots of different shaders. They're all hand coded by the one known as Lucas Perland. Am I saying that right? He was going to feat code the shader, but at that point it was just showing off. So in terms of shaders and stuff, I'm not an expert in terms of Unity. I mainly just have worked on code and stuff. I haven't worked on any Station 1 game yet, so I can't say how that works and stuff. But yeah, so social elite, elites are officially confirmed. Well, we knew they were confirmed anyway, but you know what I mean. They've now been shown off. A lot of people didn't like the legs; they said they were too thick. I mean, personally, it looked awesome. I just think it looked awesome. So I'm not going to comment on that bit, but some people think it's too thick, but again, it's still work in progress, so it's not actually like set to this is definitely what it's going to look like. And this is what all the videos are about, the cinematic trailer. So the trailer is amazing. It's just amazing. Also thanks to Church, one of the leads. I think I mentioned earlier in the thing about the donations. But he sent over a raw version of the cinematic trailer to put in this video, just to make sure it looks as crisp as I can, rather than downloading it off YouTube and worrying about that quality and stuff. He sent me the raw footage of exactly what it is that they uploaded, so yeah, it looks amazing. And finally, to end, all things considered, Bean has been a good boy this week. So good Bean. Pat's Bean on the head or something. No. So Bean's been a good boy. And I'd like to thank all of you for coming along, watching the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully Reachmac will be back with me next week, and goodbye.